The lights dimmed, the audience hushed, and the stage glowed with a soft golden hue. A young boy, barefoot and trembling, walked slowly toward the microphone. His shirt was slightly worn, his jeans patched at the knees, but his eyes held a quiet fire. The judges looked at him curiously, unsure of what to expect. The crowd whispered, some with pity, others with doubt. But no one knew the storm of emotions that was about to be unleashed. This was not just a boy stepping on stage. It was a soul carrying years of hardship, dreams, and pain, ready to pour everything into one performance. His name was Miguel, a 14-year-old boy from a small fishing village in the Philippines. Life had never been easy for him. His father had passed away when he was very young, and his mother worked tirelessly, selling vegetables at the market, just to put food on the table. Miguel, despite his tender age, carried heavy responsibilities, fetching water, helping with chores, and sometimes working odd jobs after school. But through all the struggles, he found a secret escape: music. Every night, when the world went quiet, Miguel would sit outside his small bamboo house, strumming a second-hand guitar given to him by a kind neighbor. The strings were rusty, the body cracked, but to Miguel, it was a treasure. He taught himself to play by listening to old songs on a borrowed radio, his favorite being Hotel California. Something about the haunting melody and soulful lyrics resonated with him. It was as if the song understood his pain, his longing for something more, something beyond poverty. When a local talent scout visited their town, announcing auditions for a televised singing competition, Miguel hesitated. He had no proper clothes, no shoes, and no formal training. But his mother, with tired eyes and calloused hands, whispered to him, "Anik, maybe this is your chance. Maybe this is God's way of showing you a door." Those words gave him the courage to try. On the day of the audition, Miguel arrived with nothing but his guitar and determination. Other contestants looked polished, confident, and well-dressed. Some laughed at him, whispering that a poor boy from the province could never win. He felt small, almost invisible. But deep inside, he knew he wasn't here to impress anyone. He was here to share his heart. When his name was called, Miguel stepped onto the stage, his bare feet cold against the polished floor. A judge asked him nervously, "What will you sing for us today?" Miguel swallowed hard and answered softly, "Hotel California." The crowd chuckled, surprised that such a young boy would choose such a classic, difficult song. But the moment he strummed his guitar and opened his mouth, silence fell. His voice was raw yet powerful, carrying emotions that words alone could never express. Each lyric seemed to tell his story: loneliness, longing, hope. The way he sang was not just about hitting the notes but about living them. The audience leaned in, some wiping tears from their eyes. The judges exchanged glances, stunned by the maturity and soul in his performance. By the time Miguel reached the final verse, the theater was on its feet, clapping and cheering, unable to contain their emotions. And then it happened. One of the judges, unable to hold back tears, slammed the golden buzzer. Confetti rained from above, golden lights bathed the stage, and Miguel froze in shock, his small hands clutching the guitar. For a moment he could not believe it was real. The crowd roared, chanting his name, while his mother, watching from the sidelines, cried uncontrollably, covering her face with her hands. That single moment changed everything. Miguel was no longer the poor boy from a forgotten village. He was now a symbol of hope. He faced countless challenges before the stage: hunger, poverty, ridicule, and self-doubt. Yet his voice, born from pain and perseverance, had lifted him to heights he never imagined. In the weeks that followed, Miguel's story spread across the world. People were inspired not only by his talent but by his humility and courage. Offers came in, scholarships, record deals, even donations to help his family. But through it all, Miguel remained grounded. He often said, "I sing because it is my prayer. I sing for my mother, for my village, and for all the children like me who dream of a better tomorrow." The true victory was not the golden buzzer itself but the message Miguel left behind. that no matter where you come from, no matter how poor or broken life may seem, dreams are not defined by circumstances. They are defined by courage, heart, and faith. As the final note of his story plays in people's hearts, Miguel reminds us all, sometimes the brightest light comes from the humblest flame, and sometimes the poorest boy carries the richest soul.